sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel.
Will you give it to me?
It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me.
Will you give it to me?
It seems you're having some trouble
In dealing with these changes, living with these changes.
now. Now the world is a scary place. Now that you've woken up believing.
The enemy, you know, come on, get down with the sickness. You know, come on, get down with the sickness. You know, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up.
How's everybody doing out there with their lineup changes? We're two guys with a sickness for fantasy football here to help you with your lineup changes. How you doing today, Terrance?
I'm good. any day we talk about fantasy is always a good day for me. Let's get it started.
Yep. All right. You just want to hop right into it then?
Yeah, why not? Hey, I know anybody still watching this is probably in the championship game, so y'all pretty much know what you guys doing. Plus, we had a lot of games already played already, but we got a few start questions we're gonna go through and keep it short and simple and wish you guys luck for the next couple days.
How many championship matchups you in, Terrance?
How many am I in? 1, 2, 3. I think it's around 7, maybe something like that. It's around 7.
That's not bad. I'm just in the 1 out of 12 leagues. That's all I'm in anymore. So
And it ain't looking good. Like, I swear, most of the championship games I got into, I'm the underdog. Like, oh my God, damn.
yeah. Well, you never know. Fantasy, playoff fantasy can be fickle, right? Because it depends on what the team's trying to do in the actual league. If they actually still need to try, if they've got anything that they've clinched, if they're going to be playing backups, if they're going to clinch and just dominate that game. There's a lot to go into this. So it's never the most dominant team that's guaranteed it, right? You still got to go out there and win, but we can get out there and start the questions here. So the first one we got is Ramonde Stevenson. They're also got Henderson in their lineup for sure. DJ Moore or Michael Carter for the one flex. I don't know if I'd go with Stevenson and Henderson. So I'd probably roll with DJ Moore myself.
Who Chicago playing?
Chicago's got the Niners on Sunday night. And if the Niners win out, then they get first place in the conference. If Chicago wins out and Seattle loses a game, then Chicago's got first place in the conference.
Yeah, so Dunze out again. Luther Burden actually playing. So that might take a little bit from him. I don't know. I probably would go Micah Carter. It feels safe. If I needed a more of a boom, then I'll swing for DJ Moore.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put in Michael Carter. They're going against the Panthers. They got a pretty good run D. Stuff up the middle. Tough.
Having Michael Carter, at least get you 13 points regardless of what happens. Let me go look at it. No, they're going against Cincinnati. Yeah.
Oh, are they? I thought they were going against
points. Most fantasy points for a running back.
Oh, I thought they had a different opponent. I don't know who I thought they were playing, but I thought it was somebody tougher.
Yeah, you thought they were playing Carolina.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Cincinnati give you the most points for a running back. So, yeah, I would go Michael Carter.
Yeah, in that case, I probably would too. All right, next one we got here is pick 2. Wan'Dale Robinson from the Giants, Taysom Hill from the Saints, Downs from Indianapolis, Sampson for the Browns, or Parker Washington for the Jaguars.
Just looking off this, my gut feeling gives me Downs and Washington. Just looking at it. I think Wan'Dale been doing fine. So if you want to go Wandale over Parker Washington, hey, go for it. But I'm definitely going Downs. It feels like Rivers and Downs have a connection. I don't trust Taysom Hill. You know, you banking if you playing Taysom Hill, you banking on him having the same game he had last week because it's his last game. Well, one of his last games. That's what you banking on. I'm not banking my championship game on that shit. You know, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't got the balls to do it. But if you got it, go for it. You know,
Yeah, I wouldn't be starting Taysom Hill at all either. I've kept him on my IR spot in my 32 team league, and I never even bothered wanting to get him off because I just wanted to save the funds for picking up guys off the free agent wire. But Dylan Sampson going against the Steelers, I don't know. Like that one there leaves me iffy. But I'd probably lean Parker Washington and Wan'Dale Robinson myself. But I would try to get Dylan Sampson in there with no Quinchon Jukins.
I just don't like the matchup, and he's not a pass catcher running back. I don't know.
Sampson?
Yeah,
he is.
That ain't wasn't his MO coming in. I mean, that don't mean he can't catch the ball. I'm just saying that wasn't his MO coming in. He was just a small running back. He loved to run. You know, he don't even how his running style ain't even for his size. Like you would be surprised that he run how he is for his size. Like,
Yep, that's for sure. I like him a lot though. All right, next question here. We have Roman Wilson with DK Metcalf being suspended for the rest of the season. Jacoby Myers for the Jaguars or Luther Burton for Chicago. Pittsburgh's got
I am
Brown.
not going Roman Wilson. That is out. I'm not trusting him whatsoever. I'll go I feel better going Myers. Like, you know, if you're looking for boom, then you know maybe you can go Burton. You're just looking for a boom, but Wilson ain't gonna be the option for me.
Well, do we know if Sauce Gardner's playing?
I don't know.
Because that's who. Well, he wouldn't be on him anyways. He'd be on Brian Thomas Jr. I'm probably going Luther Burton just because I know the Niners can't stop the pass game. It's just a matter of whether they get touchdowns or not. So they're going to be passing all over them. That's who I'd probably roll with. But Myers is the safer floor for sure. All right. Next one, we got a flex here. Michael Wilson for Arizona, who's been hot, or Kenneth Walker the third for the Shithawks.
Every time Harrison play, you know, you're not gonna get one of them huge games from Wilson. But shit. But the problem with Kenneth Walker, he can get you 7 and then he can get you 20.
Yep.
Do I want to roll on that gamble? Probably go Wilson.
Yeah, I'm probably rolling Wilson too. I don't know. On paper, this is Kenneth Walker.
They're going against Carolina. That's who's going against Carolina.
Yeah, on paper, I think it's Kenneth Walker, but I'm going Michael Wilson. I just trust it a little bit better, especially going against those Bengals. All right. So next one we got is pick one to sit. DJ Moore, Devontae Smith, Michael Wilson, or Wan'Dale Robinson.
I know you probably sitting Devontae Smith then, if that's the case. You know.
I'm just going against the Bills. No, I don't think I'm going Devontae Smith on this one.
What? I'm curious where you going there. Who you sitting?
Well, who the Giants got? Giants got the Raiders. Ugh. This is a tough one, actually. Yeah, I'm probably sitting Devontae Smith. I wouldn't have expected it, but yeah, with Wilson going against the Bengals and Robinson against the Raiders, like those guys should be fed and catch pretty easily. And I'm not sitting DJ Moore against the 49ers. So it's Devontae Smith. What about you?
I feel like it's Devontae Smith. Wan'Dale, the only person they got to throw to. You know, just in case it's a blow up game with Wilson, I'm starting him. The only question would be between DJ Moore and Devontae Smith. If Burton wasn't playing, it definitely wouldn't be DJ Moore, but I done had some disappointing games from DJ Moore. But who give you the most disappointing games? Devontae Smith. So, so he's the odd man out for me.
All those Eagles have been frustrating this year to own. They just
And I
haven't been able to get on track, and they still got a winning record and won the division. Is the crazy thing.
and I love Devontae Smith. If anybody decide to trade me Devontae Smith, I use the buckle. Like this is my guy.
He might be one of my
Oh,
off-season targets.
this is an easy one. This Pitts Kittle is unlikely to go.
Is he? I heard
Yeah,
he's questionable.
I saw a notification that he's unlikely to play tonight. I mean, if Kittle was to play, he would set up the eat. He would set up the eat. So
Yep. So get Tunges in my lineup. All right. So pick 2: Harold Fannin Jr., Ramonde Stevenson, Michael Carter, Brian Thomas Jr., or Jalen Waddle.
I feel like I'm going Fannin and Carter. I don't be trusting BTJ, and then you worry about who will be guarding them too. That don't sound good.
Who the Dolphins got? I don't think it matters because you got Quentin Ewers
That's
throwing.
what I'm staying away
They
from
got the Bucks, so he's definitely out. Yeah, I'm going with you. I'm going Fannin and Carter as well. All right, next one we got here is Blake Corum, Michael Carter, Tet, or Alex Pierce. And Tet has just been put on the injury report today with a sickness, so he's got like a cold or a flu or something.
So I'm picking one because
Just one.
If I had to pick one, it'd probably be Michael Carter. I feel like that's a guaranteed 13, 14 when Pierce what how many good games Pierce had with oh boy. I know he just had one, but how
That was
many?
his real. I think he's had 2 or 3, not many.
No, I'm talking about with Rivers. So
Oh,
that's
just the one.
oh sheesh. He had a big game this past. Yeah, it might be Pierce.
Yeah.
God,
I got to roll with them, man, because I think that's going to be an offensive juggernaut in that matchup. So I think you're going to have Pittman and Brian Thomas Jr. will be held in check by those safety guys because they each got top corners in the game. So I think it's the next guys on the other side, which is Pierce and Myers and Washington, really, that are going to get eaten that game. So I'll probably roll with Pierce in this one and just hope that Rivers keeps that connection going.
Yeah, if you're looking for the guaranteed points, like I said, Carter, still in play, Alex Pierce.
Yep. All right. Pick 2: Michael Carter, Tyrone Tracy, or Kenneth Gainwell.
I gotta go Gainwell. How Gainwell been playing?
Yep. I go Gainwell and Carter. Oh man, but Gainwell's got the Browns, where Tracy's got the Raiders, and Carter's got the Bengals. And the
Browns haven't
Raiders
been
just
playing
put
like
Max
Browns.
Crosby on IR. You know what? I'll go with Tracy and Carter.
It's hard for me to set Gainwell because Gainwell been going crazy.
Oh yeah, I like Gainwell a lot. He was one of my offseason acquisitions last offseason. So I got a lot of shares of him.
I thought he was dead. I thought it was time. It was Caleb Johnson time. That's who I'm gonna be going for in the off season. If I can get Caleb Johnson on the cheap, I'm gonna bet on that. Why not? They put too much trap capital.
But you know who has Caleb Johnson in most of my leagues? Alex. So I ain't getting him anywhere.
Yeah, definitely not for the cheap.
Nope. He's been holding on to him, thinking he was going to be. I think most people thought he was going to explode onto the scene, right? But the way that Pittsburgh was just building their team this year with bringing in vet after vet after vet, I was like, there's no way they don't give Gainwell a shot before the rookie because it's just the way the teams have built this year.
I loved Gainwell as a prospect. I ain't gonna say love it because I ain't love his draft capital, but I loved his film and he never did end up doing much. So I just gave up on him. I tried not to hold on to my expectations, so.
Yep. All right. Last one I got here is Tech, who's got that illness, or Stephon Diggs.
Diggs set up to go ham. I'm going Diggs.
Who the Patriots got?
I don't know, but there's Matt Hollins out. somebody else. Oh, Butte out.
Booty. Yeah.
Diggs is set up to go ham. So
Man, it sets up like a Douglas game. Pop Douglas.
and you know what? And they do give up the most points more of their points to the slot. But I'm not betting on Pop Douglas. They have Pop Douglas had anything going on this season? I'm not betting on that, man.
One game, I think.
I'm not.
Maybe two.
I'm not starting my championship on a man that scored double digits twice this season. Only twice. I can't do it. I don't have the balls for it.
No, definitely Diggs would be the safer bet, but I don't know. If you're who they playing, the Jets, you got to double team Diggs, right? Take him away from that pass game so that May's forced to go elsewhere. Hunter Henry, maybe.
How shitty their defense is, what does it matter?
Yeah, maybe I'll start Hunter Henry with Kittle out and Bowers on IR.
Now that's the play, not Douglas. Hunter Henry, that's the play. Now you're thinking.
Yep. All right. Well, you got one down here. Oops, take this one off.
Who do I pick up for Kittle? Tunges, Okonkwo, Bellinger, or him?
Well, you got to go Tunges.
All right. That's who I end up picking up. I was just like, hey, I seen he had some decent games where Kittle was out. So we just 1 for 1. And it's a championship game. I really needed Kittles. But hey, Tumgen, show up if Kittle's not playing.
That's the one I've got. I've got Kittle in my lineup. Bowers is out. So either got to go Tunges or Hunter Henry now for my tight end position.
I have one league where I'm trying to complete this undefeated season. This will be my second time doing it.
I hate those, man. You always lose in the championship.
Oh man, my team is dying out. As we speak. Like I keep losing the players. I just lost Bowers. That's the last player. I lost on Mahomes. It's not like my quarterback's deep. I've been rolling with Brissett and I think right now it's gonna be Geno Smith. Like,
with no Brock Bowers, which would be hurting.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, McCarthy. I had McCarthy. He out. Who else went to IR? It's just like it's looking nasty. My team, like I said, obviously is stacked for it to go that wild, but it's just losing firepower as we go. That's all, because if my team stacked and the other team made a championship, that means it ain't no slouch. It's just
well, that's just it, right?
And I think nobody wanted me to go undefeated because I was trying to trade, and I wanted CMC, and like CMC is on a losing team, a team that didn't make the playoff, and I'm throwing like a first at him. Might have threw him a first and a second, and the dude just was ignoring it. I messaged him like, "Hey man, what's up? You selling CMC? Did you see my trade? Yeah, I seen it." I'm like, oh, I'm just one of those people. Like, like, you go.
He's a guy I would get. If I could get a first for him, and I'm not a playoff team, I'm jumping on that all day long. Like, he's injury prone. He's got all these injuries that are starting to accumulate. Like,
I said, are you gonna counter? I didn't see nothing to counter. Nothing worth countering with. I said, oh, like this is. I got an undefeated team over here. Obviously, I got people on my team. That man said I don't see nothing to counter with. I'm like, okay,
once way too much for him. Then
I said, all right. I realized I'm gonna make sure I remember this guy so I could never be in his inbox again. I was like, this idiot.
Yeah,
and that's who you run into.
Book of people I don't trade with or even bother talking to.
That's the people I run into in Dynasty more than any. Like, it's like that's why I'm not big at trading, because I run into people that always think their players is worth more than what it is, and I just like it ain't be worth it. It don't be worth it to me, So
Yeah, I'm pretty reasonable when it comes to trades for the most part. I'll have my guys that I'm higher on than other people, and if people come for them, I just tell them back, "You're not going to pay the price that I want," and then they always go, "Well, what is it?" And then I'll offer them something that's just ridiculous, and I know it's not going to get accepted. I'm like, "This is the only way this guy gets pride from my dead hands."
Well, at least answer that question, because dude didn't even seem like he want to talk. Like, why am I like forcing conversation with you? You're a fucking rebuild team with you. Hold up, let's put it in a equivalent. You got a fucking Porsche at a trailer home. What the fuck are we doing? Some priorities is fucked up.
Oh, I always laugh about that when I see that in the States, man, and these people's got like Hummers and huge trucks in their trailer park. It's like, you could have had a much bigger house and nicer house to be more comfortable in life.
I don't think you should have a G-Wagon in the projects. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly, man. Some people don't know how to do dynasty either, right? Because there's a fine art to tank in to get a higher pick, and to keep a Christian McCaffrey all year, that's just going to get you a higher pick. So why not cash her all in? All your players of anybody over, I'd say 29, really 28, 29. Time to get rid of if you're rebuild.
Most people wouldn't believe McCaffrey would have stayed injury free this season. Like, this is shocking to me.
He's touching the ball 40 fucking times a game.
I wanted him to strengthen my team. I don't think I didn't feel the most comfortable at running back. I'm like, a first and a second should definitely get it done. What? You're like, it's not good enough? Oh, sir. What the fuck are we looking for? Like, They
probably want like Trayvon Henderson a first and a second.
I can't with these people.
Because a lot of people still think Christian McCaffrey is worth 3 firsts, and there's no goddamn way he's worth that. And then I seen Derrick Henry get traded this year for 2 firsts, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, why would you do that? And that was TD buying him for that.
And guess what? He showed to show up at the championship fucking game. Like, he knew
guess what?
People had
Derrick
him.
Henry didn't get him to the championship.
That's what I'm about to say. But the problem is, he didn't get most people to the championship game.
Yep. Derrick Henry did what he was supposed to do for the championship game, but he didn't carry anybody there to have it matter. So, like, I was laughing when he was going off last night. I'm like, I doubt there's anybody that made the freaking championship with him, because he's just been so disappointing this season. Whole Ravens
person I didn't want to see win the championship game. Of course, the one person you have is Derrick Henry. I was like, how? What the fuck?
Oh, you're actually playing someone with him?
No, I'm not playing him, thank God, because that man put up 48 points.
Just craziness. But that's what you got to do when you got no quarterback, no Lamar, and you got Huntley. Just smash that ball with that big man in that Lambeau field and let that cold take over.
But that's why I said, this is what you've been looking for. You've been talking about the cold for the longest, and he finally show up one game.
Yeah, if you made it there with him. Yeah. Well, I got nothing else.
All right, people. Hey, like I said, good luck in your championship game. Hopefully you still out there swinging, and hey, this will be our last Sunday live. So you just got to catch up. I know we got one more with the Triple FL League to do. Find out who the champion of that, and that's going to be on Wednesday, and that'll be it for the pretty much it for the lives. Till we start off season stuff, 26 rookie stuff. So anyway,
look for that in January with me and Terrance giving some evaluations before the draft comes, and get the hop on your competition.
Until next time, peace.